And during this meeting, I very quickly realised how selfless and very kind-hearted she is. She's had many challenges in her life, but the incredible thing is for the last 2 years, she's dedicated all her time to creating her own charity called Warm Hearts, Warm Valleys. But before we get on to Pete's charity, because I think this is a nice place for Pete to have the opportunity to share her story. I just want to get a little bit of background for Pete so she knows and she wants you to know where she's come from and where she's heading, and also give you a little bit of an idea of what her journey with the Onwards and Upwards program was, which is probably quite different to what Evelyn's was. So, Pete, thank you for waiting. No worries. Very nervous, which we all were. So would you like to share? And I did say to Kate, she said nothing is out of bounds, so she's very open, honest, and very vulnerable at the moment. But thank you. No worries. Okay, so my childhood wasn't like anybody else's, and out of respect for my mother, as a great fraction, I'll just be very short, humble, and say thank you for giving birth to me, But I was always a little fat kid. I didn't have friends. I never felt accepted, and I was always on the outside. Um, and that sort of continued on through my childhood. I didn't have any role models really. I was I've got a lot of abuse, mental, physical, sexual abuse. Um, that I kept a secret for a long time, and uh, yeah, I guess short and curlies of it, my trouble stuff. Well, I actually earlier when Pete first arrived, she shared with me some of the notes, and she said to me, "Is there anything there that I shouldn't mention?" And what I actually did written things down, brought tears to my eyes to think that he so graciously has come along today to help us and share her story. Yeah, look, when you were in your very early 20s, something quite significant happened. Yes, so I was a disability support worker, and I was Australia's ever foster carer at 21. I took on a young boy, and he was classed as Australia's top five versus children. I loved him. He was 10. Uh, and so I was just full-time support worker. I had him as well as mum, which is awesome. Um, and I did that for a few years, and until one day I experienced a week and a bit of this mega trauma, which included witnessing the death of a young infant, um, and losing my foster son as well. So that set me spiraling into a massive breakdown, um, which then turned my world very, very dark. And uh, the non-compete disappeared, and within 3 months, I had packed up and moved myself to Brisbane into the valley, and was introduced to an older woman who introduced me to my very first drug dealer. Um, Within 3 months, I was Southeast Queensland's biggest drug trafficker, awaiting Brisbane. So it all happened very fast, and it was very overwhelming that I was in a lifestyle. I had nothing left to lose, so I kept going. Um, and it was very quiet. It probably was until I found myself in jail for the first one. Yeah, so that happened. I was released.